It was an exciting week for Cyllee and Vyelle. Their cousins, Stefi and Bea, had come all the way from the Philippines to visit them for a few days. This was only the second time they were meeting in person, and both boys were thrilled. The first time they had met their cousins was when they travelled to the Philippines 3 years ago. Vyelle had been 7, and Cyllee was just 4. Now they were all a bit older, and the excitement of seeing each other again filled the house with joy. The moment Stefi and Bea arrived, the chatter between them never seemed to stop. There were endless topics to talk about, from their favourite games to the fun things they wanted to do together. They played for hours, running around the house, laughing, and sharing stories as if no time had passed at all. One day, the family decided to explore the city together. They visited parks, went to fun restaurants, and even spent time at the Science Museum, where the kids marveled at the cool exhibits. It felt like an adventure every day, and both Cyllee and Vyelle loved having their cousins around. "I wish you could stay here forever," Cyllee said one night, as they all sat around playing a board game. "Yeah," Vyelle agreed. "We always have so much fun when we're together." Stefi and Bea smiled. "We wish we could stay too," Stefi said, "but we have to go back to the Philippines soon." As the days went by, the boys knew that the time for their cousins to return home was getting closer. Even though they tried to focus on all the fun they were having, the thought of Stefi and Bea leaving made their hearts feel heavy. Finally, the day arrived. Stefi and Bea had packed their bags, and it was time for them to head to the airport. Cyllee and Vyelle tried to hold back their tears, but it was hard. Saying goodbye was never easy, especially to family they didn't get to see often. Their mum noticed how sad they were and knelt down beside them. "I know it's hard to say goodbye," she said softly, "but remember, sometimes things have to end for better things to begin. Just like an empty glass, when we pour something out, we make room for new things to fill it." Cyllee wiped his eyes. "But I don't want it to end. I want them to stay." I understand," his mum said, hugging him tightly. "But think of it this way, even though Stefi and Bea are leaving now, it means there are new adventures waiting for them, and for you. And you know what? You'll see them again soon, either when we visit them, or when they come back here. This is just the beginning of more good things to come." Vyelle nodded, trying to be strong. "So this isn't really goodbye, right?" "That's right," their mum said, smiling. "It's just a little break before the next time we're all together, and in the meantime you'll have lots of fun memories to look back on, and even more exciting things to look forward to." Stefi and Bea gave their cousins big hugs. "We'll miss you guys," Bea said, "but we'll video chat all the time, and before you know it, we'll see each other again." As they waved goodbye at the airport, Cyllee and Vyelle felt a little sad, but also hopeful. They knew their cousins had to go home, but it wasn't the end. It was just part of life's cycle. Sometimes things change, and that's okay, because it makes room for new beginnings. That evening, after their cousins had left, Cyllee and Vyelle sat with their mom and dad, talking about all the fun they had with Stefi and Bea. They laughed about the silly games they played and the adventures they had around the city. And as they talked, they began to feel better. "I guess new beginnings aren't so bad," Vyelle said thoughtfully. "It just means we get more chances to have fun in the future." "Exactly," their mum said. "Every time something ends, it opens the door for something new and wonderful. And who knows what exciting adventures are waiting for you next?" Cyllee nodded, hugging his plush turtle, Twink, close. "I'll miss Stefi and Bea, but I know we'll see them again." And with that, they all went to bed, feeling at peace, knowing that goodbyes weren't forever. They were just the start of something new.